Alright guys, welcome to today's video. Me and Al have come down to the same spot on the River Eden that we did last week. Now we've got more access outside, unlimited travel and stuff like that. We're actually going to be staying down here a bit longer. So yeah, I hope you're liking my videos. If you do, please subscribe and hit the bell button. And it's nice to actually bring you something more similar to what we usually do. So what I'll do is I'll spin you around and I'll show you our setup. Right, so as we're staying down here a little bit longer, I've set my hammock up properly. These are a few more flies here this week than there was last week, so the bug net's going to come in really handy. So this is just a cheap £20 hammock from eBay. It come with a tarp, 3 metre square, but that was pretty useless. So not that I'm going to need it today, but I've bought myself a DD4 before, just for versatility. You can do other setups as well. So we've got it set up there. You can see we've got a rubbish bag here. Put the empties and stuff in. Always important to leave no trace when you're out and about. My tree hugs there, and I've actually made myself 3 sticks just to keep the bug net off me when I'm chilling. Like I say, there's a few flies about, so I'm going to be able to chill in that quite nicely. Brought my Lixada wood stove down. We might do a bit of cooking on that, or we might just use it to keep warm. As you can see, I've made myself some feather sticks. Got myself some fuel there, so that's going to be nice. A few beers as always. And the cook set is the OX Solar and the frying pan. And we're going to have some stir-fried beef with kung po sauce and some rice. So yeah, that should be nice. And that's my rucksack there, which is the OEX Valo 7080, which is an absolute cracking rucksack. I'll maybe give that a bit of a review in another video. So that's where we are for now. Like I say, we're in the same spot as last week. Not quite as warm. There's a few more flies about. It's a bit breezy, but absolutely stunning down here. And we've got Big Al setting up over there. Say hi, Al.
Hi, Al.
So yeah, he's got a very similar setup to me. He's a bit more camouflage, but he's just testing out his under blanket. Like I say, it is a bit breezy down here at the moment, so he's just trying that out, and by all accounts it's pretty good. So yeah, there we are. Right, I'll spin you around because I want to have a bit of a crack with you all. Right guys, today I want to discuss why we can't go camping at the moment. Now obviously, with everything that's going on, it's been pretty crap for everybody. All due respect to the NHS and everyone that's key workers, myself included. I work at a recycling centre where we make biomass chip for the power stations, and we recycle green waste. I've been at work every day, and it's been absolutely crap, you know. But personally, I think we should be able to go out camping. Now the next thing I'm going to say is don't go out camping. So at the moment the legislation is very vague, and the police are telling people not to go out camping. So please do not go out camping. So why should we go out camping? Well, anybody that goes out camping at the moment, up the fells, in dangerous locations, and a massive distance from the home, it's just stupid. You're risking yourself, you're risking the mountain rescue team, the ambulance service, anybody like that. You know, it's just stupid. I don't think you should have unlimited travel at the moment. I think at most you should be limited to your county, if not a distance, for example 30 or 40 miles from your doorstep. So again, why should we be allowed to go out camping? Well, let's take this scenario that me and Al are in right now. We've come for a walk, which is, I don't know, let's say an hour, including the walk from Al's door, and half an hour 40 minutes from my door. It's Saturday, so I would maybe do this walk today and tomorrow. So I personally believe that you should be able to camp out here. We should be able to camp out here overnight. Let me just state now, we are not doing that. We've come down here, we're going to have a chill in the hammocks, we're going to have a bite to eat, and yes, we're going to be heading back probably late, 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that, but we're not going to be out camping, so let's just make that clear. But what would be the added risk of me and Al camping down here? Yeah, fair enough, we maybe shouldn't be so close to the water, so we'd move away, just to remove that risk. So, I'm as likely to fall over and hurt my ankle, or graze myself, or bang my head when walking down here. You know, camping out, we'd only be walking here and walking back. Whereas if we did the walk twice in 2 days, that's double the distance. So that's why I believe we should be able to camp now. Now, people in the cities might say, well, we have to travel further, which is a fair comment. But you pays your money, you takes your chances. I'm lucky enough to have been brought up in Cumbria. I bought a property out in the middle of nowhere, which is very lucky, I admit. But those people in the cities, yes, you're paying more money for your properties, but you've got the nightclubs, the pubs, the clubs and everything like that on your doorstep, which I have to travel for. So, like I say, you pays your money, you takes your chances. So, please, don't get me wrong, like I've said, I don't think you should be doing anything stupid at the moment. But for those lucky enough to have the footage that you've seen in my few videos and today on the doorstep, we should be able to enjoy it from a close distance from home. So please, in the comments, let me know what you think. Like I say, I'm not saying you should all go out there camping. Please don't do that, because that would be reckless at the moment. But for those that can, very close to the home, I do believe you should be able to go camping. So please comment, let me know what you're thinking. If I'm wrong, fair enough. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, so please voice your opinion and let me know, and hopefully we can have a sensible debate on it. So right, I'll leave you alone for now, let you mull on that. I'm going to go and have myself a beer and maybe get the little wood burning stove going. It's cooling down now. What time is it? It's about 20 past 4. So it is cooling down, the sun's gone away, it's clouded over, so I might fire that up, grab myself a beer, and think about getting some food on. So we'll see you in a bit. Right guys, me and Al have had a proper good chill down here. It's just coming up to 6 o'clock. We've had geese flying past, we've had ducks quacking away flying past, I've seen a deer, but one of the things that me and Al are loving most is this fish that keeps jumping out the water. So I'm just going to let the camera roll and see if I can catch it. Right, we'll see you in a bit. That was just a little one.
Do well, just flash that.
That'll do.
A couple of big ones here, last 2.
Oh, yes, loving that. Just loving these peaceful times and sounds of nature. Absolutely spot on. Right guys, time's getting on a bit now. It's 6:30. So we're just going to get our fires going in our stoves and make a scran. So I'm going to skip the lighter and I'm going to try and use the fire biscuits to get the fire going. But what I have got is some magnesium filings. I ordered these off eBay a while ago and I kind of forgotten about them. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give them a go and try them inside the fire biscuit, because I know that works. So decided I'm going to do the cooking tonight on the firebox stove. Lixada firebox stove. So it'll be my first time using that, so it'll be interesting to see how we get on. So we're going to have a go at lighting the fire with the fire biscuit and the magnesium filings. So all I'm going to do is just pour a few filings into the opening on the fire biscuit. Used about 1/8 of the little tube it comes in. And what I have found is that the scraper that come with me fire steel isn't quite as good as my Opinel number 8. So what I'm going to do is try and light the fire biscuit with the Opinel number 8 using the back of it, just to show you how much of a better spark you get. So what I've done is I've got my trusty Barco Laplander. I've used that to get a little bit of a stock going, enough to cook the food. I've made some fire sticks. I've got a little bit of dry grass and stuff like that just to get it going. So we'll see how we get on. One strike. Look at that. Wow, she's away. So we'll put the grass in there and the fire stick, and we'll see if we can get that going. Look at that, she's away. Another fire stick in there. Feather stick even. A little bit of small tinder here. It's all nice and dry, so she's going well. Right, we'll get this going and I'll see you in a bit. Right guys, time's getting on now. It's about 5 to 7, so it's about time to get some food on so we can get away home. I've got my cheap Lixada firebox stove going on. I think I've paid about £20 from it from eBay. Right now I'd like to give a big shout out to the English Woodsman. I've made some of the modifications that you recommended and it works really well. Steaming a bit, I'll just take that off. So you can see what I've done is I've ground out either side so the handles sink it in, which does make it a lot more stable. What I'm liking about this stove is you can get your next lot of logs ready to go in, so they're kind of half lit, and then as it burns down you can just shove the wood in. Absolutely fantastic for the money, honestly. It's about £100 for the proper firebox stove. 20 quid, man, come on, you can't go wrong, honestly, you can't go wrong. So right, what we're having tonight is beef in kung po sauce with some egg fried rice. So first things first, we'll get the beef on. So what I did was I took the beef out of the packaging that it come in from the shop and put it into a zip bag, just to save space in my rucksack. Although we're not coming far, my pack's quite heavy because we've packed food and everything like that, so that just saves a little bit of space in your rucksack. So let's get the beef on. Oh ho, sizzle! Does that sound like Al? Loving that. Oh ho ho. Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Ho ho ho. Oh, it smells good too. It might just be a little bit too hot because that is cooking quite quick. So what I might do is just sear it off and get the sauce on as quick as I can so it can just bubble away. Oh man, that sounds good. Honestly guys, it's really nice to get out here half proper to show you what I really like to get up to. It's alright, all well and good doing those videos from the garden, but it just isn't the same, honestly. It really isn't. Like I say, we've had ducks flying past, we've had geese, we've had fish like jumping out the water, we've had an owl hooting away. Honestly, it's really fantastic just to get down here, if not all night, but for a little bit longer than we could. So absolutely loving this, really am. Wow, that fire's hot. Shove them in nicely. See how easy it is? Just get them half going and you can shove them straight in. Fantastic. That beef's doing lovely as well. Wow. That smells good, man. Cooking nice and quick, so I think I'm going to get the sauce on. Right, so just bear with us. Right. Sharwood's Kung Po sauce. Gitter mangit. Right, so once again, we've got the Gerber complete system. Honestly guys, I can't recommend this highly enough. What an absolutely awesome bit of cutlery this is. Honestly, I can't recommend it highly enough. Absolutely fantastic. So we've got the spoon and the fork and the bottle opener and multi-tool. We're going to leave that to one side. I'm just going to use the spatula just to give this a turn around. Oh man, that smells good. Really enjoying cooking on this Lixada firebox stove. It is kind of licking up the sides a bit and burning the handles a wee bit, but it's a bit more controllable than gas. I find the gas really hot, especially in this OX Freister. So it's cooking away lovely, that really is. I'm just going to let it die down, and then what I'm going to do is I've got a packet of Uncle Belden's special fried rice. Just going to fire about half of that in, and this will be a lovely scran. Right guys, she's bubbling away nicely, so all I've got is a packet of Uncle Ben's microwave rice, special fried rice. I'm just going to put about half of that in there and let it bubble away a little bit longer. Give it a good stir, mix about. Although the fire in the firebox stove is burning a bit hotter, I do find it easier to control than the gas, to be honest, which I'm quite surprised about, to be honest. But it's bubbling away a little bit. This is going to be good eating, this, like, really is. Can't wait. Oh man, does that smell good. Right, we'll just give you a wee bit of a close-up on this cooking. That the firebox is going well. And how good does that look? Right guys, that's the food just about done. So we taste a bit of rice first. tangy that. Nice bit of beef neck. Man, that's good. Right, I'm going to get myself away and enjoy this. Once again, thank you very much for clicking on my video. I hope you can look at what I've said about camping now and look at it objectively, and I would be truly interested in your honest opinions on what I think. So I'm going to enjoy my food. Me and I are going to get ourselves away. So yeah, thank you very much for clicking on my video, and stay safe. Much love from a Cumbrian lad.